Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Luisa. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a lot of fun creating some beautiful jewelry pieces. I had a great time with a bargain bee box for June. The name of the box was called Mystic. How can you go wrong with a name like that? When you guys started dropping hints about the name of the box and what was in it, right away I got visions in my head about what I was going to create. Now I'll be honest, I loved the colors, but the beads were a little bit challenging, just a little bit. Some of them were a little bit unusual. So when you see these finished pieces, I want you to look at them with a different perspective. I want you to think, okay, she did the best she could with what she was given. It's not necessarily something you would wear or anybody would wear, but you know, I do have that rule that it has to be attractive and it has to be pretty, and that's what I try to do with this month's collection. By the way, I do have one of them on. I forgot to mention, and I got so carried away with talking to you that I forgot to mention that I have one of my finished pieces on. I'm sure you noticed it anyways, but I'm going to go ahead and put this one down on a tray so you can take a closer look. Anyway guys, without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's take a look at the finished pieces. So here's the first necklace. I thought I would get this one out of the way. Because I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what happened to Luisa? This is a little bit different than what I normally create, but it's still pretty in my opinion. I don't know about what you guys think, but it's definitely something that I would wear. It's kind of like a fantasy necklace. I was going for that fairy mystical look, and I think I achieved it. I basically used those really beautiful quartz chunky beads that came with the box, and some of the lava rock beads as well, or lava stone beads, and some of those large crackle agate beads. And then I did use some beading wire. Now that's different than craft wire. Beading wire is a lot more flexible and a lot more flowy, and yeah, so this is what came out of it, and I thought it turned out okay. I hope you like it. And here are the earrings to match. I think it's a very pretty set. It's not something that everybody's gonna like, but it's definitely something that I would wear. And here's necklace number 2. As you can see, I used those gorgeous 10mm oval beads that came with the box in that gorgeous aqua blue iris finish. And I simply took them and used some wire and some eye pins and assembled them in rows, as you can see. I was a little bit concerned at first that they would flip around, but actually they flip around just a little bit, which is okay, because when they do kind of turn a little bit at an angle, the light catches it, and they shine a little bit. So I don't mind that so much, but for the most part they sit pretty flat on the chest. And I used some of those rondelles that came with the box, as well as the lava stone beads, as you can see, and those little dangles. I made those little dangles. And this is a very, very pretty necklace. I almost wore this one to open the video, but I decided to wear the other one instead. But this one actually looks pretty nice on. And here are the earrings to match. Nothing fancy, but I had a couple of those oval beads left over, so I thought I would make a pair of earrings. And here's the third necklace, and yes, it's another fantasy necklace, guys. I had to make another one because, you know, with a name like Mystic, how can you not? So I did something a little bit different this time. I used some yarn, some textured yarn, to give it a little bit of a whimsical look, as you can see. And I used that very large textured jasper pendant, as well as the agate beads, the crackle agate beads, and the lava stone beads as well. And yeah, I did some wire work, as you can see, on the front of that pendant. I hung some little dangles on it, and yeah, so this is my second fantasy necklace, and I think it's pretty nice. I like it. It's not something I would wear, but it's definitely something that I think people might like, you know, maybe to wear to an opera, a show, something like that. And I realize that it's not something that everybody's going to like, but like I said in the beginning, look at the artistic value of it. Don't look at it so much in terms of, you know, whether or not you would wear it or not. Look at the artistic creative value, and you know, it's something different, something unique. And here's the fourth necklace. When I saw those copper chandelier focals, I had to use them in a necklace. And I know a lot of people are thinking, okay, those are really earrings or connectors, but I went ahead and just used them as focals. I used the large chandelier focal in the center and then the smaller chandelier drops, and I hung those corrugated copper beads as well as the cylinder crystal beads, and yeah, and then I hung those gorgeous fancy pyramid beads in that light peach color. I just absolutely love those. And so yeah, so this is a very, very nice bohemian style necklace that I just think it's adorable. I really love how this one turned out. I don't know if you can see, but I actually blocked up some of those holes on those chandelier drops because each one came with 5 holes. So I used a head pin to block off 2 of the holes that I wasn't using, so they're kind of you know, decorative elements now. And yeah, it worked out pretty good. This is a necklace that I would definitely wear myself, and I may just model it for you at the end of the video. But yeah, I really loved how this one turned out. And here's necklace number 5. And I left the best till last, guys, because I think this one is just adorable. I really love this necklace. I'm very proud of it. I just sat down one day and I just let my mind go crazy. I just sat down and my hands did the work, and it was one of those right brain things again that happened, and I just started grabbing beads, putting it together, and using some wire I created this beautiful focal. So I used the lava stone beads, I used the crackle agate beads, I used the beautiful glass leaf pendant beads that they gave us. I also used some focals from my collection, some lucite flower focals that I had in my collection that I didn't know what to do with, so I thought I would use them in this piece, and some dagger beads, and yeah, this is what came out, and I just really, really love this one. It's very comfortable actually to wear as well. I didn't think it would be with all that wire, but it's very, very comfortable. And yeah, and then I finished the necklace with some of that Figaro chain as well as the lava stone beads, and this is the finished product. And here are the earrings to match. I decided I would use those leaf beads. And anyway, guys, this necklace looks really gorgeous on. If you follow me on Facebook, I'm going to go ahead and post pictures of me wearing it. I didn't want to do it in this video, but it definitely looks different on a person than it does on the necklace display or in a photo. So if you haven't liked my page on Facebook, look for me on Facebook, and you'll get to see a lot of my finished products on that page. And last but not least, I thought I would make this cute little bracelet using the leftover lava stone beads and a couple of the agate beads, as well as that gorgeous hook and eye clasp that they gave us. And I just put them together using some wire, and I created a little dangle. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's the full collection. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and put one of these necklaces on, and I'll come back and say goodbye. Well, I thought I would model this one because there's something about the combination of copper and crystals. I just absolutely love it, and I love the bohemian style. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope I've inspired you. Go out and create your own. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.